Hi, I'm Ramona Werst with Real Texas Recipes, and boy do I have a treat for you. I just attended the San Antonio Book Festival and met a brand new author of his cookbook, Aiden Medrano. Now his recipes are the authentic Texas Mexican recipes, passed down for decades through his family. And he's sharing some really wonderful recipes. And of course, I had to get a cookbook of his. From one of his recipes, I have developed a real Texas recipe. Now, it's not the recipe of his that I've developed our recipe from. It's the technique that he uses. And the technique is so important. So let me just tell you a little bit about this recipe. It is real Texas guacamole. It's not the ingredients that makes this recipe, it's the technique. So what you'll need for this technique is an authentic Mexican molcajete. Now this is a pig shape. I just liked it because it had a little creature on it. But what makes it authentic is it comes from Mexico and it's made from volcanic rock and it's very, very coarse inside. Now you don't want to wash this in soap and water or put it in the dishwasher, but you can just wash it with clear water, not soapy water. And the reason why is volcanic rock is very porous and it will actually season itself with all of your flavors over the years, and it's just really great. So what we'll be doing is not mashing the avocado, but folding in the flavors that we're going to be creating in our authentic molcajete. So let me just go ahead and show you how we're going to make our real Texas guacamole. The first thing we're going to do is take real Texas serranos. Now these peppers are very, very hot, and if you want a hotter guacamole flavor, then you'll want to use serranos. Now if you like your guacamole mild, you can use just a mild jalapeno or any pepper flavor that you like. We're also going to use scallions. And the reason I'm using scallions versus a white onion or a sweet onion is because a scallion has a little bit more of a flavor to it, and I think it will really mix with the chili peppers and the avocado. Is you just in a circular motion and not really a pounding but a firmly pressing motion, you're going to be making a very coarse paste. Now you want to make sure, it's important for you to get your ingredients mashed all around the sides of the molcajete. And the reason why is because the flavors or the paste is going to be sticking to the side, so when we fold in our avocados, the flavors will just collect on the avocado and make it really delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to make this into a paste, and I'll be right back. Now if you look, we have got the paste all around the edges. Doesn't that look wonderful? It does take a little bit of elbow grease, but it'll be well worth it. Now what we'll do is we're going to take our diced avocado and we're going to use a folding motion and just fold the avocado in with our layered paste along the edges. Now you'll want to make sure that you scrape the edges and you get the avocado and press it gently against the edges, rubbing the edges with the avocado because the paste is actually going to stick to your avocado. And you can see that it's kind of making it creamy. And if you want it a little bit creamier, all you have to do is dice your avocado smaller. But in traditional guacamole, you would be mashing it and you don't really get the flavor of the paste because when you mash it all together, the flavors just don't layer correctly. So that's what we'll do. Now we're going to add a little bit of kosher salt, and this is to your taste. A little bit fresh ground black pepper and some cilantro. Now a real Texas recipe isn't a real Texas recipe without cilantro. And I've taken fresh cilantro, taken off the leaves, and then minced it, or I gave it a coarse chopping. We're just going to mix that. And now for our preservative, so that our avocado doesn't turn brown, we are going to use 1 whole key lime. Now the reason I like to use a key lime is because it's a little bit sweeter than a regular lime, and it has a little bit different flavor than a regular lime. And it's kind of what you make a really authentic, delicious margarita out of. All right, so we're just going to fold that in. We've made sure that we've really mixed in all of our flavored paste from the edges into our guacamole. And there you have it. I'm Ramona Werst with your Real Texas recipes, and this is my authentic Real Texas guacamole.